Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for January 19th, 2021, 3 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday. Remind everybody that we have a TFCC. Again, we're going to be sharing some in-depth information on the history of this civilization, its actual roots, a lot of arenas and areas to cover. But we do the best we can. And also, if I drop off, just understand it takes about 20-25 seconds. I come back on. For some reason, they've decided, whoever, to clip me off every so many minutes. So just when you hear silence for a few seconds, just listen. I'll be right back on and pick up where I left off. There is no need for any of us to push, judge, or criticize ourselves anymore at all. Because at the core, we are so pure, so infinitely divine, and so perfect. Giving ourselves a sweet inner hug right now and forgive yourself for what you did wrong yesterday, reclaim your innocence. You can simply choose to see your divinely pure, innocent future. It's all about forgiving ourselves on a continual basis. It doesn't mean you're going to go out and create a bunch of havoc and then forgive yourself. It just means that there are things that you believe or feel that you are unhappy with about yourself. Forgive yourself. Give yourself a big hug. It helps a lot. A lot of people ask me, what is our soul's purpose? What is it? I don't know what my soul's purpose is, they say. Life is a mystery to all of us. The more we understand it, the more mysterious it becomes. Osho. The purpose of our souls is multidimensional, multi-sensual, and multi-orgasmic. Even though there are perhaps an infinite, wonderful reasons why we are born into this body on this magical planet. And this planet is magical. There's one single purpose for our lives that encompasses them all. This purpose gives our souls direction and makes our hearts sing our soul's sweetest song in the universe. By finding our soul's purpose, we become aligned with our highest power and creativity, and we can experience how easy it is to manifest everything. Understand, moving energy into form, creating into reality, manifesting anything that we want into our world. This purpose expands our hearts and minds, opening us to experience the amazing multi-dimensional beings that we all truly are. You'll know that you've discovered the main purpose of your soul because it will instantly enlighten your approach towards the world and your attitude with existence. You'll feel unstoppable in all that you do, as your creative juices will become constantly pouring through you. You'll wake up in the morning and the sky will seem more true, blue. Need more blue. The grass is greener, the air fresher. Your heart will feel lighter, bigger, and overflowing with love. Your soul's mission is that powerful, and it will automatically light up the path for your future so you can always see which decision to take whenever you come across a fork in this life's road. You take yourself to be limited. A lot of us do, but none of us are. We are not limited. And it is up to us to discover this. Stay silent and attentive. Be earnest about it. Just be aware of your being here and now. Reality will find you. Nisargadatta Maharaj. So let's begin by first welcoming in the foundation for the magical mindset of discovering your soul's purpose. So for the first step, I invite you to exponentially expand your creative imagination around the idea that for the next year of your life, you have a magic genie who has given you unlimited access to all the money, love, creativity, and time that your heart desires. There is no limit as to what you can do, be, have, experience, create in your life. This is your year to truly go for it and live out all of your greatest dreams. Absolutely. Now take several hours to sit down and write in great detail exactly what you are going to be, going to do, and manifest every month for the next year of your life. When you're brainstorming, remember one thing. Every soul on this planet is extremely unique. The paths of each of us choose to take are totally perfect and needed for our soul's biggest lessons. We are all explorers, every one of us, on an infinite journey, learning how to really enjoy our mind, body, and this life. How many of us get so miscombobulated that and so distracted that we really don't enjoy our mind or body or this life? There are no wrong choices along the road to enlightenment, because the existence of the soul is eternal. Each of us are eternal. Each of us has an infinite number of attempts to discover our soul's real purpose and mission here. There are no wrong choices. We are always guided by the highest creative intelligence in this universe. So ultimately, we can truly listen. We simply cannot fail. We all have our own individual ways of creating happiness and doing what makes us fall into a state of bliss. We are not just here to get our needs met. We are here to celebrate this existence and experiment with the most creative and extraordinary ways to reach the divine. The main reason why many of us don't feel aligned with our soul's purpose is because we are afraid of it. We are caught in a busy, practical world that doesn't have time for playing with our creative imagination. We are overly distracted by our problems, worries, practical and personal concerns, issues and memories from the past, or fears about the future. We simply don't make enough time for ourselves to dream and explore who we truly are and what we deeply desire. The moment that we can let go and trust in this universe, life will unwaveringly guide us, and then we can devote ourselves to living freely and fully in this very moment of our lives. We then discover a natural passion and desire for life again, which brings our soul purpose and mission to the forefront. If love be not the law of our being, the whole of my arguments falls to pieces, Gandhi. The second step towards revealing our soul's purpose is about learning how to focus the mind, our minds, in one single direction. As long as the mind is jumping around and being distracted and scattered, it is leaking energy and cannot deliver us to our greatest destination. Every time we focus our attention in one single direction for a given length of time, the mind quiets down, the body becomes centered, and a calmness enters the core of our being. We feel more grounded, consciously aware, and in tune with our spiritual essence. This step shifts our mind into a very expansive realm, where our highest purpose can be seen, felt, and fully realized. Training the mind to stay focused in one single direction can be like, in some cases, taming a wild monkey who just broke into the town's liquor store. No matter what we do, the mind will attempt to rebel, to find excitement, stimulation, and more unsatisfying distractions. It is not until we surrender the mind to the source of our being, the heart of reality, that we find true clarity and inner peace. When we can consistently redirect the mind inwards instead of outwards, having only one mission and direction in sight, we naturally end up falling into the most enlightened experience we can have. The heart instantly lights up the path for us to experience the divine light of our being and our greatest soul purpose for being here. Always remember, deep in your heart, that all is well and everything is unfolding as it should. There are no mistakes anywhere. There never will be, at any time. What appears to be wrong is simply our own false imagination. That's all. The third step to overcoming our soul's purpose and uncovering our soul's purpose is to know deep down that you are a very powerful, magical, manifesting being. This isn't a whim or a guess. It's a reality. And it's for us to embrace the reality. It's part of who and what we are. The instant that we feel strongly about a certain desire, the universe starts working overtime at bringing it into manifestation, moving energy into form, creating it into reality. All of our life's greatest dreams and fantasies want to find a way into our lives. The universe is designed to bring our ultimate manifestation to us in a magical, effortless way. When we hold a super strong intention towards creating what we want, we're sending the loudest signal out into the universe, and it responds accordingly. The universe always supports us in our progress towards reaching our dreams. And so ultimately, we can trust in it, and we simply cannot fail. The universe has no other choice than to bring each of us, every single one of us, our desires to us, as long as we don't give up, shift gears to focusing on a different desire. Our dreams are destined to come our way in an unexpected hour. The fourth step towards finding our soul's purpose is learning how to master our minds. This manifests through creating a long-term habit of really listening and paying attention to the mind by observing it from a greater distance. It's like watching the cinema show from the back row instead of the front row. You're able to see the bigger picture of what's actually happening on a greater dimension without forgetting that it's all a show. This practice will allow each of us to remain peaceful, quiet, centered inside. Every minute that you're able to observe the mind without attachment or judgment to its story, You're training your wild, crazy monkey mind to listen to you instead of you getting caught up in it. When the mind is finally trained, you can simply tell it to unmask your soul's purpose and reveal the greatest treasures inside you. You become the inner authority and master of your existence. The progress you see on revealing your soul's mission may take some time, so be patient with the process and know that you are cultivating the greatest experience your life can have. Think about it as if you're climbing Mount Everest. It requires loads of planning, time, support, equipment, and a huge level of determination if you honestly wish to reach the summit. When you do finally reach the peak, you'll be amazed. You'll feel deeply at peace with your life and know without a doubt why you are here. You'll be intimately in touch with the power inside you to manifest everything you want into your world. From this place of mind mastery, the peak soul summit, you'll feel deeply at peace with your life and know without a doubt you, all of us, each and every single one of us are here. We will be intimately in touch with the power inside of us and the greatest conscious source of energy inside each of us will come through our lives naturally and fully. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we desire to do is to relax our bodies. We're all learning to master our bodies. That's a good thing. We're learning to master our minds, our egos. All of us. None of us are exempt from these things. And so as we do, they become our greatest allies. And the universe is our master ally. So in the body's relaxation, let go. Surrender. Only you know. No one else does. Surrender any of the tensions and stresses, anxieties, fears, anything. Angers, frustrations, hurriedness, envies. Do they serve you the greater good? Really, do they? Ask yourself. You'll know. You'll feel it through your heart mind. They don't serve you the greatest good. So you surrender them. You let them go. Picture yourself. Visualize this as much as you can through the course of your existence. You have nothing material. You don't have anything. You don't have a house. You don't have anything, any material things. You're in the middle of nowhere, period. And the greatest awareness is that you are free and that you are loved and that you are the God source and that you have all the allies and the bestest of friends that you will ever, ever desire in the universe, in your mind, in your ego. And you are the master over all of them through the heart-mind. So you determine when your body relaxes, when you just kick back and let it just go. Let it flow by you. And the body will respond. It'll relax. You'll feel it. Be like a warm wave coming over you from your head all the way down to your toes. You'll feel it. And it's a great feeling. After you understood to relax your body naturally, we'll move into the now. And the now is all we really have. A lot of us, we will reminisce. We'll have songs, or someone will say something, or just a thought will come in about a past experience or something that you had experienced. Sometimes it's not always good. It might be but not good, not so good. And then you leave it, and you hopefully move into the now. But most of us will go into a future that doesn't exist, and we'll wonder when about a lot of things. When will this happen? When is this going to happen? What if this happens? And when am I going to meet this person? And when am I going to do this? And when am I going to have that? And unfortunately for many, the now is always skipped over. That center place is we're either in the past or in the future. So we move into the now. And one of the most wonderful things about the now is that it stills the mind and the ego. That's how we step outside the mind and the ego, the now, the space between heartbeats, moment to moment. See, the mind and the ego say, well, this is insignificant. Why are you paying attention to this moment? You need to be in the future or the past. And then you more and more become aware how freeing and light it is to be out of the mind and the ego by being in the now. No matter what you're doing, moment to moment, that's the now. A lot of us will, some of us will go in the past to stay in the past too long. And what will happen with that is that we will take that past, we will eventually bring it into a future that doesn't exist. We will create that future from that past, relive that past in that future. How many people have you talked with, interacted with, or yourself even, where you say to yourself, why is it do I find myself in the same situations, different directions, but the same, similar, in this life of mine? You know, why do I keep going over the same things? At first they look different, but they end up being the same. It is because of this. Some of us will be in the future and stay in the future, always wondering, wishing, and hoping, when is this going to happen for me? And when am I going to have this? And when am I going to have that? And the reason that is really not too pleasant is because we're not in the now, so we aren't able to create the future that we desire. So how do we stay in the now? How do we? All of us, none of us are exempt from wandering. We have all these thoughts coming in, thousands a day. Most of them aren't ours. But how do we stay in the now? Our breath, something which many take for granted. Our breath is omnipotently powerful. It relaxes us. It eases us. It strengthens us. It calms us. It focuses us. Our breath. So every time that you feel or find yourself wandering off into other thoughts, it's pretty simple as you continue to practice it. You focus on your breath, and you will, every single time, move into the now. And don't you care that all of us, at any chance that we can get to step outside the mind and the ego and the subconscious mind, to view them from outside of them is how you end up mastering them. You can't master them from within. No matter how hard you try, it's futile. So as we've relaxed the body and we focus on the now and our divine positive energy, which is our breath, why is it divine positive energy? Because it holds and sustains the vessel that holds the kingdom of God. That's pretty darn divine. So we view in a relaxed position our bodies, and going right from our spine, the coccyx, the tip of our spine, all the way up to the top of our heads, are these 7 wheels of light. They're all different. They're all in flower form. And each flower has a geometrical shape inside of it. And each one is very powerful and important. In the physical body, they're etheric, but they're there. They connect us to the astral plane. So we start with the red wheel of light, the root chakra, the Muladhara. This deals with our survival. and it is blocked by our fear. Then we move to the orange wheel of light, the sacral chakra, the Vadasthana. This deals with our pleasure, and it is blocked by our guilt. We move into the golden yellow wheel of light. This is our solar plexus chakra, our Manipura. And this deals with our willpower, and it is blocked by our shame. And then we move to the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. This deals with love, and it is blocked by grief. And then we move to the blue wheel of light, the throat chakra, the Vishuddha. This deals with truth, and it is blocked by lies. Then we move to the indigo wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the Ajna. This deals with insight, and it is blocked by illusion. And then we move to the violet wheel of light, the crown chakra, the Sahasrara. This deals with cosmic energy, and it is blocked by ego attachment. It's important that we know these. We know where we're blocked, where our flow of energy is blocked, and why it's blocked. Pretty nifty. So we tend to those areas that we feel the results of the blockage, so we can clear it. Now, this energy, our divine positive energy, is fused with the God Force Love Light energy, which is our chi, our prana, our ki, and we bring all of it to the top of our heads. And then we compress and condense it in 3 seconds, where we are light, we are love, and we are God. And in that brief moment, we compress and condense these energies into pure liquid energy and release them over our pineal glands. Now, you can view your pineal gland any way you choose through your heart, mind's motion picture. I see it as a green ball of rosebud. And as soon as I release this pure liquid energy, omnipotently powerful, that rosebud blooms into fully blossomed rose. Massive, multicolored petals, wondrous fragrance, and it literally shimmers out vibrational frequencies of deep eternal peace, love, gratitude, contentment, total freeness. And it connects us as our chakras to the astral plane, to the God, the pure consciousness, to all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever and beyond. All of us are also very consciously aware, or we wouldn't be here, that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And we're also consciously aware that this body that we're in, the heart mind, the ego mind, the subconscious mind, the higher self, the spirit, the soul, the God, pure consciousness, we're all one. The only illusion that we are presented with is the illusion of separation. And remember, our insight is blocked by illusion. So we are heaven on this earth, literally, all of us. And every step we take, we are creating paradise. It is how you view it outside the ego mind, through the heart mind, in the now, only the now. And we're learning to shine our God Force Love Light energy outward It's not like a little flickering light. It's massive. And it floods this planet and its liberation and all of our brothers and sisters, whether they are asleep or awake, in total fullness, bliss and joy, peace, prosperity, abundance, tranquility, and benevolence. Floods them all of us, inside and out, head to toe, eternally. So you could say that eventually, as more of us come online, so to speak, with the one that we are, this planet will end up glowing with pure, deep, eternal love and gratitude, the highest energy in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond and forever, the highest frequency. It continues to ascend. We have others with us. These all that join us are reflections, facets, and aspects of all of us. We are all teachers, and we are all learning from each other every split second of existence. This is a journey, and the journey is in infinity. It is forever. This is our joy. So we have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. We have ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, Moria, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, Yahweh, Yeshua, many, many, many more. Archangels, their civilization vibrate at a different frequency than we do. We don't see them like we see each other, but we do meet them, and we do talk with them in this life. Most of the time, it's passing. But there's something that with some of us that we realize that was not just a happenstance meeting. That was an angel. And a little bit of the bliss that's within you will bubble to the surface. And you'll feel euphoric. And a lot of the times the message is, isn't it absolutely wonderful to be alive in these bodies? Yes, it is. Thank you for the reminder. Now, they can hold thousands around us at any one time because of their vibrational frequency. They can have a large number in a small area. Ascended masters are those who have mastered ascending into body and out of body, holding pure consciousness, God form. We have ascended into body, and we're mastering physical form, and we're creating in this life. So we create our experiences to perfect our creation. And at the same time, by doing this, we're learning about who and what we are, and that we will discover that we are the light, each and every one of us. So that when we decide to leave the body, we will not follow the light because we are the light. So isn't it in our heart minds to call upon all of the other aspects and facets of us, all the other teachers, all the other learners throughout existence? So we call upon all of the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond and forever. Only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, the forming of this circle of light, the complete liberation of this planet, Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. And they come in the googolplexes. One googolplex fills this universe. They come in trillions of googolplexes from every direction. and they're with us now. All the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, agartha, and beneath earth. Only those who are consciously aware in all these civilizations and species that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all the off-worlders, all the galactics, all the celestials, from everywhere, in all existence, in all the universes. And again, only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and the complete liberation of this planet, in the higher and higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude and peace. Now, we're only familiar with a smidgen of them. Over 1,000 come through this solar system every day, trillions throughout the universes every day, ones that we're somewhat familiar with. This includes their species, different than their civilizations. You know, the good, the not so good, and the bad, because only the higher frequencies of each civilization can be with us in this meditation. They can't sustain themselves in the lower frequencies and higher frequencies. They must leave immediately or vanish. So the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Zeta Reticuli, the Feline, the Nords, the Greys, Draco, the Reptilian, the Golden Pyramid, the Avian. There's the blue Avian, the black Avian, the yellow Avian. There's many. Many, many, many more than what I've just stated. And they've been assisting us in our evolution, our enlightenment, our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And in uncountable numbers, they are with us now. We call upon all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, of forming this circle of light, the complete liberation of this planet, and the higher and higher frequencies of existence in deep eternal love and gratitude, can be with us. And they come in the billions, and they are with us. We're all here choosing to be of great consciousness as the one, the collective consciousness, for the liberation of this planet and this civilization. Arm in arm, hand in hand, all of our gods as one. We are in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, and generosity and humbleness, bliss, joy, and peace, tranquility, benevolence, abundance, and prosperity. And we're all one, and we're all love, and we're all God. And our God force love light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond and forever, and it continues to intensify. And it continues to expand. We immediately form this massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. Because we are shining our light outward, the God force love light energy is the light within each and every one of us. And this light is so brilliant that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. It would take 1,000 billion suns in this solar system to even come close to its radiance. And we are flooding that light, saturating all of our brothers and sisters, whether asleep or awake, head to toe inside now, perpetually, eternally, always. See this in your heart, mind's motion picture. You're the director. You're the producer. Feel it. All the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies cannot be and will no longer be. So it is, so it shall be. From all of us. As we ascend above this planet, as this great circle of light, we are met with a ocean of glitter. It is everywhere. Trillions of vibrant colors flashing in every direction. When we look closely, these are all mirrors reflecting all of us gathered here, of all the different facets and aspects of all of us as the one, the collective consciousness, as the God. Learning, teaching, interacting eternally. We're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is the column of light that lets us all know that we are the power of healing. We are then met with the purple blue flaming light, violet blue, of Archangel Michael. This is a column of light that reminds each and every one of us of our omnipotent power. We are then met with the white fire. This is the column of light that reminds us all that each and every one of us is imbued from head to toe, inside and out, with God force, love, light, energy. It is our light. It is our soul. It cannot be penetrated. We are protected 24/7. Nothing externally. Nothing in the universe is nothing in existence. No force, no energy, nothing can penetrate it or harm it. Period. But only you have the power that, whether consciously or unconsciously, you decide to lower your vibrational frequency through hatred and anger, through anxiousness, through expectation, through attachment, through greed, through envy. You will lower your vibrational frequency low enough. You will create a breach in your white fire armor, just enough to allow the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies to come flooding in. If you do decide to do this, you are immediately met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance, and we send it to pure consciousness where it is no more. We're then met with the violet ray. This column of light reminds us all that we can bring in the violet ray. We can cleanse and purify the area where the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach in our white fire armor, restoring our vibrational harmony of deep eternal love and gratitude. We're then met with the golden white pink light. This is a column of light that reminds each and every single one of us that we are the sun. We are the sunlight. We are the rain. We are the rainbows. We are the sunsets and the sunrises. We are the trees in the forest. We're the soils. We're the ocean. We're the lakes, the rivers, the streams. We're the clouds in the sky. We're the snow, the animals. We are everything. So the next time you see or view a snowfall, a sunrise or a sunset, a clear sky, a rainbow, and you're in awe of the beauty, then you will be in awe of you, because each and every one of us are the beauty, are the majesty, are the divine. We continue to levitate above this planet as this circle of light. Some of us step outside our physical forms, if we're carrying them, and float effortlessly above. We immediately come across this massive crystalline light tower that we created, larger than the solar system. In the center of this crystalline tower is an oblong sphere with many different bands of glittering, shimmering, colored lights. In the center of those bands is golden white light. And we watch and view as it sends out warm, shimmering waves of mist saturating all of us. And that is deep eternal love. And that is what's inside each and every one of us. And all the other bands of light doing the same thing, saturating us. Gratitude, gentleness, kindness, generosity and humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, abundance, well-being, wealth, all reflections of who and what we are. At the top of this crystalline light tower, we designed it so the golden ocean can come cascading down 360 degrees. This ocean is deep, eternal love and gratitude, and it floods all of our brothers and sisters inside and out, head to toe. It doesn't do it on occasion. It does it eternally, always. All of us are drops of this ocean. We all hold the essence of the ocean. The ocean is the drops, and the drops are the ocean. We're all one. The only illusion is the separation. We see our meditative sphere. It's that center circle. We created this sphere almost 3 years ago. It houses over 1,200 of our meditations in perpetual motion from hundreds of millions of us on and off planet every day. The intent, the love and the joy and the peace of all of us gods is immeasurable. And it's saturating this planet. In all life, the highest supreme value in the universe, constantly increasing the vibrational frequency and harmony of all the civilizations of this planet and the planet. And the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies cannot exist. Period. They must leave that frequency or they will perish. This is why this meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, all that there ever has been, ever, beyond, and forever. All that there ever will be. This is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. See this in your heart, mind's motion picture. It isn't a figment. It is our moving energy into form and creating it into reality. For all of us, feel it through the heart mind. Understand it. You're not limited. None of us are. Be earnest about that. And just be aware that we are all being here and now. And the reality of it all will find us. I join you in the meditation and return to close us out. Take an easy breath in through the nose. And an easy breath out through the mouth. Move slowly. And know who you are, the love that you are, the divinity that you are. And know that you are the light. And see this planet, the paradise that it is swiftly becoming. Because you are making it so with higher vibrational frequencies. We all are. Take this with you the rest of the day and to the night and evening. The rest following morning. And we will be back here January 20th, 2021, 3 p.m. Eastern to continue our Global Guided Meditation call. And tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern to share information on the TFCC.